All right, what is going on? Good afternoon, guys. It is currently 3. It's about to be 4 o'clock. We're just gonna go over the trades that I took today. So, today was a dog fight in the market. I'm not even gonna lie, it was a dog fight. Um, we're gonna go through my trading journal as usual first, and then I'll bring out to the charts to talk about what I will be expecting moving forward. But today was good. Came out profitable. Made a little under 3,500. So we took a loss on Nasdaq. I forgot to put how much I lost on the first trade, so I wasn't too sure. So I just put everything right here. The overall P&L today was 35. So um, all right. So let's talk about the market conditions. So pre-market, I started looking at the charts around like 7:45 ish, 8 o'clock. Um, so I said it's Tuesday. Market looks low resistance today. We are in an area that I want to see bullish price action, which is what is happening. We have a good amount of orange Porter news today. So we had news today at 8:30, 9:15. Then we have the bell opening, and then we had more news at 1 o'clock. So and then this was after at 10:30. I had to update it. Market conditions are as and I'm gonna show you exactly why. Why was I entering? London session was bullish as we had a market structure shift and inside of the daily volume imbalance and daily fair value gap, which I already showed in the past two videos, which is what I wanted to see. Mental state was good. I got enough rest. I wasn't tired today. I was in good state of mental state. I read my trading plans. Check. So trade number one. So took an entry targeting this buy side liquidity with half size position. Will scale in if I see an opportunity. So this is what I wanted to see. We had a SMT, which I'll show you in the next picture. We had an SMT with ES and NQ. NQ on the 15 minute was able to sweep Asia's low, and then we had a displacement up. Price never got back to refill this fair value gap, but I was looking at this as a breakaway gap anyway because it was price went down pretty quick here and a pretty quick up. So I took my first entry in this the first fair value gap, and I was aiming for this buy side up here. So scaled into full position. Price is having a hard time after taking out internal buy side. We'll see if this bearish fair value gap turns to inverse or if it holds. So we took out the first level of buy side. And I scaled in. So this is the mistake that I did here. So we had my first target was hit and my second target was hit, and I didn't take a partial because I was I was so confident in today's price action that we was gonna hit the external liquidities and really shoot up today, but it just never happened. And it took me a while to realize that we was in seek and destroy conditions. So I was scaling in. As you see, I got 15 micro contracts in, and this is what made me start to second guess it when we had this shoot down, and then we had this 1 minute fair value gap, and price was holding it for a while. But I was still confident a little bit just because we had this was a 5 minute order block, and we was bouncing off it a couple times, so I was like 50-50. So we broke above, so I moved my stop loss a little bit. So we finally broke above this 1 minute fair value gap, and it looked like everything. The price action was looking very good. We was looking like we was gonna go. We already up 1,000 on this trade, and then I got stopped out at break even on the micro. So once the second target got hit, price just started shooting down, and this is on the 5 minute. But price started shooting down, and it has stopped me out because I was moving my stop pretty aggressive because we started having high resistance, and I seen ES break this low, and ES was just shooting down crazy. So I had moved my stop loss pretty aggressively, and I got stopped out at break even. Not break even, it was a little bit in profit, but it wasn't really much. So then I switched over back to minis, and then said shit got a little tricky here, left my ass up, but we working on it. So yeah, price action just started getting shit around here. Like we was shooting up, shooting down, shooting up, shooting down, shooting up. Like this is super. These are bad market conditions, high resistance, hard to trade in. You don't know what's the draw gonna be. So this is for scalps, and I don't really be scalping like that. I be trying to hit my full target. Not gonna lie. So it was getting a little tricky. I was taking a lot of trades that I probably shouldn't have been taking because I like to limit myself to two, and I'm not even gonna lie today. Like today, I probably took like 5, 6 trades. So over traded a little bit today, but we were still following our risk management. So I placed myself in a position to where even if I was to lose, I would break even for the day. So that's the only reason why I was over trading, because I secured $1,000 for the day. So then I told myself I'll keep trading with this $1,000, but I'm not, like, if I break even, I'm cool with that because of market conditions. So that was that. Left equal highs. So both ES and NQ left equal highs. So listen, look at this. My position, I was up like 2 to like 2,500 and one tick away from my first target, and then we start to shoot down. Left equal highs. So took one contract off because I didn't like this drop, seeing if this fair value gap holds. So yeah, we dropped past this fair value gap. I didn't like that, so I closed one. My entry averaged out and got close. So I was just analyzing price action from here on out very closely. And then got out. I'm not liking PA right now. We'll wait for another setup. Currently up 1K for the day. So this is what I was just saying. I was already up for the 1K for the day. So yeah, I had got stopped out at break even. So we failed to make a higher high. We left equal highs. Lower low was made. We're getting displacement to the downside. So now I wanted to see if this 1 minute fair value gap was gonna hold. Left more equal lows. Most likely price will accumulate liquidity until bell opening. So at this point, it was like 9:15, 9:10ish, and yeah, price was just consolidating for real. Like, and it was a wide range of consolidation. Like, this was tradable with scalpers, but like it was leaving equal highs and stuff. So it was just hard. Like, it was turtle soups everywhere. Like, this was a turtle soup, this was a turtle soup, this is turtle soup, which ended up playing out. So yeah, a lot of internal turtle soups today. Heavily bullish today. We had a lot of buy side. The RTH regular trading hour gap is higher. The new week opening gaps are higher. And London session was bullish. Just have to wait for price action to be clean and find an entry. So turtle soup swept. Let's see reaction. So this is when I got in. This is the turtle soup entry. Well, I was waiting to see the reaction because I didn't like price, so I didn't just get in at the turtle soup entry. I would want to see a reaction to the upside with a bullish fair value gap. From here, I want to see. But so that didn't happen. This is why I didn't get in. So if price action didn't turn out and end up like becoming bad and leaving them equal highs and just shitty market conditions, I would have gotten on this small fair value gap in this volume imbalance, but I wasn't confident in it, so I ended up not taking it. So from this point, I said, all right, we have SMT, we have sell side right here. I want to see sell side get ran inside this fair value gap, and then see that reaction. So now I'm on the defense at this point in my trading day. I'm like, all right, I'm not liking price action, so I'm not putting positions just at every like PD rate that I would usually do on a good day. So bell opening came out, took out sell side, waiting for market structure to form and show me that it wants to be bullish. Silver bullet trade is likely to form. Silver bullet trade, if you don't know, is from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's where a high probability trade is likely to form. Silver bullet trade. So this is the market opening. Market opening caused we took out sell side, and then we broke past this 5-minute fair value gap into this 15 fair value gap. So at this point, I'm like, all right, we're setting up for a nice silver bullet trade. We took out sell side. We're in a 15-minute fair value gap. We're looking like we're about to take this low. We have displacement right here. I'm just waiting for market structure to build up. So let's see if this 15-minute SMT holds and bullish price action starts to form going into the 10 a.m. silver bullet. So this is the 15-minute SMT. ES took out the low. At this point in time, NQ did not, and we're in this 15-minute fair value gap, and we had a pretty nice reaction. We tapped the bottom of it, and then we had a nice reaction. So I was just waiting for price action on the lower time frames at this point in time, and this is what was going on the 1 minute. So we tapped into the 15-minute fair value gap, had this placement to the upside. I wanted to take an entry right here, but price never went back down here. We had a 15-second fair value gap. Once I seen this reaction and it started to go up, I got in with a small position, and this was the first trade. Very tricky markets today. This will be the last trade of the day. If it goes well, I will scale in. If stopped out, I step away. So price ended up hitting the first target. I got out. I took one out, and I was holding my second position to take out the second target. But price ended up coming all the way back down. I got stopped out at break even, and then I tried this fair value gap with only one position. Last turtle soup entry on this fair value gap. So yeah, we had a turtle soup. Oh, I switched over to ES because ES was looking cleaner overall. NQ was just doing way too much for me. So we had just took out sell side for turtle soup. We had SMT that took out the lows, and we had this fair value gap right here, this 1 minute fair value gap. So I took a position, got in with 2 contracts, and we was having a good reaction. So and this is my last entry, just the last one I was going for. So then we had this placement to the upside with this 1 minute fair value gap, and price action we did break, had a market structure shift on the 1 minute on NQ as well as another confluence. And let's see, finally I'm out of these shitty markets. This gonna be funny. I'm out these shitty markets, but the first target was hit, and we had a drop in price, but news come out in 20 minutes, which I believe will send price to my remaining targets. But I'm satisfied with what we made to the day, especially in the high resistance markets. So when the markets is trading like this, you don't want to overstep your boundaries. You're on the defensive side. So at this point in time, I had already made this. Just last trade is what made me the 3,500 for the day. So, and I was already fully out. So I'm looking at it. I had one runner. I left one runner, and this is what happened. You can see I took my first positions here, added here, and then added here, and then I fully got out. And I fully got out right here. Well, and then I didn't fully got. I took out 75% of my position, and then I left the runner. And then once I got out, and once this target was hit, we just came down very aggressively, and I didn't want to see that. One, because we had a 1 minute order block, didn't give no reaction, didn't give no fucks about that. We had closings below this fair value gap. So after seeing this, I'm like, all right, market is still in high resistance. So at this point, I don't even want to continue trading for the day. And plus, I was in profit for the day, even through these conditions. So I was satisfied. I already told myself, you made profit, let's keep it, let's not give it back. So we're done for the day. So after that, I stepped away, closed my charts. And I just I kept checking price action like throughout during lunch hour, during the beginning of the New York PM, just to see what was going on. And I'm about to show you how bad price action ended up being for the rest of the day. So good decision making with that. Post trade, very hard and high resistance trading day, but we were able to secure nice profits in these shitty conditions. So good work. Mistakes and what I could have done better. You took way more trades than you should have, which is true. So just manage emotions and be more disciplined moving forward. So outside of that, overall, W trading day. So now that we went over that, let's go over to the charts. So we can start with NQ first. Let me turn this. Start off with NQ first. So this is on a 5 minute. So if market, this is Monday, Tuesday. So this is price action from today. So this is during London. We took out the Asia sessions low, and then having that displacement up. And then after that, after we took out the first 2 targets, that's where I messed up first. This is where I got in with 15 contracts, and somewhere around here, I can't really remember. I got in with 15 contracts, and it took out the first 2 targets. I should have took out partials here and there. because and since I didn't, price ended up reversing and stopping me out. If I would take out partials here, I could have secured money, and I wouldn't have had even wanted or been tempted to trade in this. But since I got stopped out at break even, I was like, that's where my emotions started to play in as a factor, and I was like, nah, I was just up. It was close to my target. I need to make something today. That was the demon inside of me taking over. So luckily it didn't do too much because I still practice good risk management. But just look at this, like this is ridiculous price action. And I end up doing this the whole day. Like I stopped trading around 11 o'clock, and price action was just choppy. Take out high, take out a low, take out high, take out a low, and then just in this range. So good decision. And the same thing with ES. ES didn't do anything as well. It was just doing the same shit. And look at this. Even in the PM, it came close. It came one tick from this high, and then just dropped down after taking out this buy side. And even so, you wouldn't have gotten a trade for this because it didn't offer no entry. It just shot up and shot down. So this was the mark. This was price action for that happened throughout the rest of the day. So and we were able to dog fight it out and come out on top. So that's pretty much everything that happened today. So W trading day. So you gotta realize that in market conditions like this, you gotta be on the defensive. And I preached about this because the old me used to I used to pull a full size position every trade I took. So I'll be losing so much. Like I would have to lose like 4 times to get one good trade because when market conditions were bad, I would still try to force it. So now I learned over the years with experience, bad market conditions, if you're going to trade, lower your size. Not even half size. I don't even trade half size anymore. I lowered my size. I only trade 0.1% just to get that itch off. And so you gotta know when to go on the offensive and when to go on the defensive. That allows you to have them 6K days, 7K days, 8K days while only having $600 losses, $400 losses. That's why if you go to my trading journal, like my winning days. Now the market has been in bad conditions, so last week I wasn't able to have no crazy winners, but like usually when I'm having on a good market day, like my winners are like 3, 4, 5, 6,000, and then my losers are 400, 600, 200, 100 because I know I lower my size when market conditions aren't in my favor. So very, 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 very important. But other than that, that's really all there was to the market today. It was pretty shitty. So I hope you learned something from this video and you get to see my thought process while I'm trading, why I'm doing what I'm doing, what I'm looking at, and whatnot. So that's gonna be it. I hope you learned something. If you have a question about anything, feel free to drop it in the comment section and I'll get back to you on that. And like and subscribe as it helps me as a new upcoming YouTuber with day trading. So appreciate the support if you're watching, especially if you lasted this long in the video, and good luck with trading. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.